Hello everybody and welcome to a Monday Elite Dangerous live stream. Today I have the pleasure of being joined by our newest community manager, Stephen Benedetti.
Hello everyone.
Benedetti.
Benedetti.
What?
Stephen Benedetti.
Benedetti. You're not Italian though?
No, I am Scottish.
Scottish.
100% Scottish.
If you understand Stephen, is there a specific word from Glasgow, which is where you're from?
Yes.
That people would get if they're from Glasgow?
Well, we've got our own slang, so we've got a lot of our own kind of stuff, like how instead of why.
How?
So instead of why, so if I came into you, like, oh, Stephen, I'm really tired today, I'd say, how? Instead of
How tired? Because I would respond to that very.
Yeah, very tired.
Very tired. It's a Monday, I'm very tired.
Yeah, it should be how? Oh, well, I was doing this, and I was doing that, and I was doing this. But yeah, if anyone does not understand me, please let me know, because my slang can be really, really strong sometimes. But I will try and hold it back.
You be you.
I've been training for this day.
So yeah, do give Stephen a very warm welcome. He's joining us on the Elite Dangerous community team, and we'll be featuring on some of these live streams. You'll be, well, your name's already cropped up on the forums and on Discord, so go and say hello. Jack Little asks right, so today's stream is going to be a Let's Play. I'm going to kind of play in the background, but obviously, as is customary with these streams, when we have a new person, they're all about you. So if you guys have any questions, but there are a few things I would want to address. Jack Little here. Will, how hard has it been not slipping into your Scottish front row presenter voice?
You have a Scottish front row?
I have a channel, I have a Radio 4 voice that is Scottish.
I have not heard this yet. I've had a full week with you and I have not heard this.
Yeah, I used to do it when I was walking and I would narrate what I'm seeing, and I would do it in a very soft-spoken Scottish voice. I'll do it later, maybe not now. Someone else said, where are they? Commander, hi Steve, hope you're a better pilot than Will.
Well, that's yet to be seen, because I've seen you flying really well, and I mean, I have been practicing and I've been doing bobs, but I don't want to big myself up. I think I'll under up myself, if that's the thing.
Don't worry, the community will never be satisfied with your flying. Believe me.
Try.
Anyway, what else have we got? There's something. Button pusher. This is a comment I wanted to address. I think information on the current state of development will be more appreciated by many in the community, but by all means, play the game as well. So I will address that a little bit, because these live streams are all about, these Monday ones, especially these Monday ones, are about coming on, playing the game, having fun with you guys, having an opportunity to be a bit more informal with you, not really talk about what's going on with the development, but just, getting to know one another. This is what these streams are about.
Yeah.
Stephen will learn this really quickly.
Yeah.
But we do have some announcements coming, and they will come in due time. We recently announced what's coming to the September update, and a little sneak peek of what's coming to the December update, and we will have more details soon, so you just have to wait for that. If the stream quality is terrible, that's weird. It should be fine. It might be taking some time coming through. Is this on YouTube? It might be. Bit of the audio clipping as well. I don't know what's causing that. We'll keep an eye on it and see what's happening. Staticky.
It's a little staticky.
On me or on Stephen? Or on both of us?
Because it could just be my accent. Is it both?
I'm going to blame Amazon servers today. Paige warned us about it. We're going to continue the stream anyway, and if it's unbearable, let us know. If you can't hear anything, because it should be fine.
I might pull it down a wee bit.
Feedback.
Yep.
Is it my mobile phone? No, my mobile phone is on airplane.
Mine too. I was warned.
So it's bearable. Okay, we're going to continue. We'll have a look at what's causing that after the stream.
Yeah, into that.
So let's play some Elite Dangerous, and in the meantime, Stephen, why don't you tell us about you? Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who am I?
That's a really hard question.
It's quite a hard question to go for. Well, I am Stephen Benedetti, and I am the new community manager here on Elite Dangerous. So that's really exciting. I'll tell you a bit about what I've done previously.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
That's probably a good one to start. So originally I got an honours degree in game design production management from Abertay University, which was a really fun university experience.
Is that a place in Scotland?
It is up in Dundee. It is one of the top gaming schools in Scotland, and no, I haven't given any money to say that. But I do know that if my lecturers ever see me, they'll be happy with that.
Yeah. You've
plugged that in, that's it. That's my only bit of marketing getting in. And thank you, Aramis. Scottish accents are the best, I totally agree. And yes, Duran TV, it is Scottish.
Language.
No, it's a language. It's a language.
Dialect?
I think it's a dialect. It should be, we should have our own language, because even in Glasgow, where I'm from, it's different wherever you go. It's the same, obviously it's the same in England, but it's very, very different. So you'll need to have that.
By the way, if you have questions for this guy, please send them in, and we'll try our best to answer them.
Yeah, so I think
Scottish accents are the best accents, says Aramis.
Yes.
Orange Phoenix, how long have you been playing Elite?
So I played Elite PC years ago when I was at university. But when I was at university, I actually went away to Copenhagen for about 6 months. So when I was doing that, I kind of got PC. And then recently, at the start of the year, I started picking it back up on PS4 and been playing it, and I had a lot of catching up to do. So it was kind of a new experience for me again, just because it had been so long, and obviously Elite is so vast and there's so many different things. But yeah, I've been playing it for the last couple of months, and I think I'm starting to get my handle back on it. I feel like I can.
Yeah, you've been well. Last week you certainly got into grips. By the way, Stephen's only been here a week. It's only a week, but you've started a fresh account because you had an old account, but you've started again, similarly to what we're doing with this live stream, and you've just bought a Cobra.
I just bought a Cobra Mark III.
There you go. So getting involved with all of that. Jack Little says, any truth to the rumor that the 2020 update is going to be called Pure Dead Brilliant? Can't comment on rumor or speculation, I'm afraid.
I think it should be called something like that though.
Yeah.
Pure Madness. Dead Brilliant.
Dead Brilliant. There was some talk about catchphrase, but you have a catchphrase that you told me moments ago.
I do have a catchphrase. So I have a catchphrase called Easy Money, Cash Money. And
whatever that means.
Basically, it's when you do something accidentally cool, and it doesn't happen to me often. When I do it, I try and act really relaxed. When you get like a strike and you don't need to, so you just kind of walk away and go easy money, cash money, and everyone's like, that's so cool.
Yeah, because it fits right at the time.
Yeah. You have to have that cool look away though, which I'm still struggling to do it today. You're just kind of like, yeah.
Is that at the moment where the sunglasses kind of fall onto your head?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah,
right, got you.
That's exactly how it
Easy
goes.
money, cash money.
Actually, Raxlin spelt it right. It is easy money. It's not easy. It's easy money, cash money.
Is this coined by you?
This is coined. This is my catchphrase. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Dunkel Aura asks, when is the September release stream? Do you know when that is?
When is this September release stream?
It'll be close to the September update, a couple of weeks before, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have more information about that, probably after Gamescom.
Yeah, poor Will's been so busy looking after me, so that I don't wander off.
Yeah.
Helping me out with some stuff, so we're getting on that.
So in time, we'll have more information. We've just announced a load of things at LaveCon, and you'll have to keep an eye out for the future. That's all we can say on this live stream. Remember, this live stream isn't about announcing any details about what's coming to the development of Elite Dangerous, but you will hear about it when we're ready to talk about it.
Yeah, so this is more about me today and a bit of the Let's Play.
Yeah. And you might be joining us at Fantasticon.
Yes, I think that'd be fantastic.
Easy money, cash money.
Easy, but no, I could use it. Yeah.
Does it work?
You can use it.
I felt like I shouldn't have said it then.
But it's satisfying, isn't it? It's one of those really satisfying kind of catchphrases. I really like it.
I can't remember if I have a catchphrase.
I was just about to ask you what's yours.
Did I say anything?
Does anybody know?
In the community, have I had catchphrase before? I feel like you guys would know better than me at this point. Orange Phoenix has another question here. What's been your favourite in-game experience so far?
Oh, my favourite would probably be when I was pulled out of Warp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got so confused of what was happening, and it was really cool, but I started getting shot and I started evading, and I thought to myself I was doing really well because I was still getting shot, but I wasn't near getting blown up. So I just decided to jump back out, and I got away from them. So I felt quite good. I thought, you know, I've not been blown up, so I think that was a positive. So I think not being blown up is probably my best experience so far.
Yeah, we'll try our best with that. Oh, right, here you go. I asked for this, for catchphrases.
Okay.
We can't tell you what it is, but it will be exciting. That is one of my catchphrases, you're right.
That is a good catchphrase, though. It builds up suspense.
It does build up suspense. Yeah. Not everybody, but you know what, guys. I know where you're coming from. I play games too, you know.
But yeah. No, I think having a catchphrase like that is strong.
Strong. So do you think, I mean, Sally went fly bumpy. Will's catchphrase is waves arms around.
I like it. It's like, you know, what was his name? Kermit the Frog?
Yes. I'll take that one. I'm a good Muppet.
There's nothing wrong.
I am a Muppet, so I like a good Muppet. Here you go. Look, my flying's getting better with the hotels, guys.
Yeah, that's really good.
Just fly really slowly, though.
So yeah, I'm still on the auto docking.
Yeah.
Taking off, I can do it, but auto docking is still
Takes time.
Yeah, I just every time I do it, I find myself using the buttons that I know don't do the right thing, and end up like in the wrong situation, the wrong part of the place. Will's catchphrase is eject.
Yeah, it's usually it. Sally, I want an idea. Hang on a second, the honey thief. Why are you talking to Sally? Why are you not talking to us?
We're here.
Why don't you float the idea past us and then we'll talk to Sally? How about that?
And are we there yet? Is which superpower do you support, the Alliance, Empire, or Federation?
Just so you know, and I don't want this to influence your time here, but I am an Empire.
You're an Empire.
I am a member of the Empire, proudly so.
See, right now, like I said, I'm focusing on like more getting my ship and getting sorted. I don't like to take sides.
Right, you're an independent commander.
Yeah, but I'm kind of looking into being Scottish. I want an underdog. I want to, you know, we support the underdog. That's what we really go. So, who do you think the underdog is, and who do you think I could help out? That would be a really good idea.
The Alliance would be the underdog.
Yeah. Does everyone agree? No?
I'm a dirty slave trader. No, one time, couple times. What am I doing here? I'm going to hand these bounties in.
Yes.
Is what I'm doing here.
Getting some bounty hunting.
I have been. Can I? Here you go. Oh, look at that.
Scottish is a superpower. I think Zulu is 100% correct on that.
Yeah, that's good. Zulu, Scottish.
So everyone's saying the Alliance. So far.
I think it's the Alliance.
So I think that I will probably side with the Alliance.
That would be good though, because we have Adam Woods, who's like a Federation, who's Empire, and then you'll have a nice equilibrium.
The Empire just always reminds me of Star Wars. I can't get away from it.
Well,
just can't trust it.
Well, maybe they're bringing order to the galaxy. Just saying.
You're that guy that supported the dark side in the movie, weren't you? Yeah. Well, it totally made sense. They had to keep people in order.
You know, organizing,
lightning,
Excel spreadsheets. I like all of that. Jack Little says, "Limmy or not Limmy?"
See, this is a very difficult one because the Limmy Show is actually one of those shows that when I watch, enjoy slightly, and sometimes I don't, but I actually enjoy repeating it to other people. So D, which is like, it's like a guy, he's a bit tired and a stoner all the time, really, really quiet.
Yeah.
And he's probably the funniest one. And it's funnier to talk about than it is to watch. Like I find myself watching it, slightly giggling on the inside, but when I talk about it with friends, it's funnier. So I would say 4 Limmy.
4, but fun to talk about, but not necessarily to watch.
Yeah, the TV show. He's quite his YouTube. He's got a YouTube thing I think going up as well. So he's quite good. I am a fan of Limmy. I think he does really good work.
Okay, fine. If you have any questions for Stephen, Jack Little says that's a good answer. If you have any questions, these don't have to be related to Elite Dangerous as well. They can also be related to personal questions. If you want to know a bit more about Stephen, who he is, and you could get a good idea of his character from that. Yep. I mean, we all found out that I like dipping biscuits into water.
Which is not a good thing to know.
There you go.
Someone. So weird.
Michael Johnson here says, does Siri or Alexa understand Scottish?
As like we're talking about Limmy, there's a Burniston sketch where there's the 2 Scottish guys in the elevator and they're saying 11, because apparently we don't say 11 right, we say 11 instead of 11. and I have had actually some problems with my Google. So I'm like, hello Google, can you, so my sister's name's Tony, but we called her Bones growing up, so Tones of Bones. So I'm like, phone Bones, and every time I do that, it tries to put me onto Bones in Google search for some weird reason. So I do have some issues with it, but I need to like slow down.
I understood a bit of that.
No, just do that too fast.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm going to make that joke a lot.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Oh, Bernstein are chewing the fat. 100% chewing the fat. And I've got some other questions. My favourite ship is actually the Sidewinder.
You like the Sidewinder?
I really enjoyed the Sidewinder.
Fine.
Because obviously it was your first ship on, and I know it was really easy to control, that I felt. And even though you couldn't do too much on it, it's probably the ship that I've spent the most time in just now.
Each to their own. I mean, if you like a ship for whatever reason, that's fine.
It. Yeah, and I got, what's your favourite pizza? And actually, my favourite pizza is just margherita.
Safe choice.
I like meat on pizza, and I like different things on pizza. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't believe in pineapple on pizza.
Do.
No.
It exists.
But I wouldn't put kiwi on a pizza.
Why not?
Why would you put kiwi on a pizza or apple on a pizza?
It could be good.
No, I'm against putting any pineapple on a pizza. I've tried it once. It's just too sweet.
What about this one though for you? If there's any French people out there, they might understand this. But what about goat's cheese and honey on? Because that is phenomenal.
Goat's cheese and honey is actually phenomenal. Yeah, no, 100%. Goat's cheese and honey.
But just not.
Just not pineapple. It's too sweet. It's like today we were talking about watermelon and feta cheese. Put them together.
It's really good though, isn't it?
Delicious. It's really good. What about egg on a pizza? Yeah, egg can be on a pizza. I just don't believe pineapple belongs on a pizza at all. I know it's a very good discussion, but me, I just can't abide by it. I just don't think it should be pizza.
What, an egg or a pineapple?
No, a pineapple. Egg's fine. I'm more like, I like savoury more than sweet.
I had pineapple on my pizza this weekend.
And
it was fine.
It doesn't make anybody a bad person who eats it. It's just,
I don't like it.
It's okay to do it.
That's fine, yeah.
Kinder Egg on a pizza. No, stop.
With or without the toy?
Oh, question. Yeah, that's a good point.
Is the audio cutting out? Maybe. I don't know why. I don't know what's causing this. We'd have to watch the stream back. I'm going to maybe tweak this a little bit. Sorry if it is. I believe it could have something to do with the Amazon servers, but it's getting worse.
Is it?
We might restart the stream if it's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, wasn't it though, guys?
Yeah, everything looks good on our end.
Yeah. Can't see any issue here.
Yeah. Tea or coffee? Oh, definitely coffee. I love a cup of tea, and my mum drinks tea, but I
a lot of coffee, don't you?
Yeah, I used to be a barista, so I really enjoy making coffee, and throughout the day it seems to be the one thing that keeps me going, other than, good job.
Sorry, I just read Films by Nick. It just did, as you said, is the audio out? Say the odd cuts here, nothing major. I don't know what's causing it, folks.
It's definitely a server issue, but it's not too bad.
I mean, Paige mentioned sort of the. What is it? The Amazon servers might be playing up today.
Yeah, and there's a few things going on there.
Are you streaming from the Frontier offices in Cambridge? Yes, we are indeed.
Yes.
These questions are amazing.
Are you snobby? No, I'm not snobby with coffee. I enjoy making a good coffee, and I enjoy tasting nice coffee. But say if I've got instant and it's not a good instant, I'll just put milk in it. But if it's a really nice coffee...
Oh, you have your coffee black?
Yeah, I'll have my coffee black if normal. But the one thing I'm snobby with is a cappuccino or anything with foam, because you can really easily burn a cappuccino, but also sometimes the foam's just too foamy. It needs to have like a nice, like smooth consistency. And if I get a coffee that's just burnt or tastes burnt, I don't really like it. So that's why I just stick to the kind of Americanos.
I love the smell of coffee.
Oh yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, and then even before it's into the coffee. So the bean.
The bean, yeah. Do you know that it's actually a cherry bean?
Cherry bean.
Yeah, so they come from cherries, and then they get taken out and dried.
Do they do anything with the cherries?
I probably do. I'm not sure what they do with the rest of the cherry. Somebody might know that.
Sounds good.
And the reason that I am not flying is because this is Will doing his bounty hunter mission.
Yeah.
And
we'll get you flying.
We'll get you flying. It's good to talk to everybody first and concentrate on your questions.
It's tough. It's tough to focus on both. at the same time. So I'm doing all that. And today I'm literally going to a resource extraction site and seeing if there's any pirates up to no good that we can bring down. That's pretty much it.
This will be exciting.
I'm going first.
Yeah, am I Star Trek or Star Wars? I'm a Star Wars guy. Or ground coffee. I like ground coffee better.
Ground coffee.
Yeah, I do like a wee cafetiere.
Well, I think that isn't that the answer for everybody, isn't it? A lot richer.
It's got a lot more flavour to it, especially from like if you go for an espresso or like get the crema and stuff like that from it, you get it. But then I've got that nice instant coffee at home that gives me a bit of crema as well. And crema's just obviously the oil from the coffee, which is quite nice. I feel like I should do like
don't know any coffee.
Yeah, I should do like a stream of coffee while flying.
Yeah.
How much can you take?
Coffee show. Well, stranger things have happened.
Yes, this is true. This is true. What else?
Yeah, I noticed you avoided the question earlier, which was, what was your favourite product from Greggs?
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Did you not see that?
Oh no, it's a pie. 100% it's a Scotch pie. And
Scotch pie.
And a lot of people in England are unfortunate enough that they don't get a Scotch pie, which I found out. And it is like, it's basically, it's like a wee round pie, and it's got like mince in it. And it tastes so bad but so good in a way. Like it's not, you know, it's not good for you at the time.
Yeah, I mean that's most products from Greggs.
But that's probably my favourite. Yeah, is a nice Scotch pie. The original trilogy or the prequels as well. I feel like I'm missing some answers.
No, that's Star Wars. That's a Star Wars question.
Oh no, yeah, no, it's a Star Wars question. I think there was somebody
there's some
before.
more. I'm gonna give you the mouse.
Give me the ow. Let's try and see
and
how
let
many.
you look after that while I bring this person down. I think we could take this guy down.
Let's see. Yep.
I look at
Yeah.
right now.
I think you can lock on and get him, no problem. Because you're nice and behind them as well, aren't you?
There's stuff going on over there, though.
If he is wanted, I'd go for it.
This is where it all goes wrong.
There we go. Just go for the shields first. So, give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just what you told me.
And I'm not an expert.
So what do I have on my chippy food, Stephen? Chips, cheese, and curry sauce. That's what I'd get if I was going to chip. No, well, you can get. I sometimes get a fish like if I went to a nice chippy by like the water.
Yeah.
But normally I would get chips, cheese, and curry sauce, which is a delicacy. And when I was younger, I used to get deep fried pizza. You're doing great. You've got a shield down. Oh no, try and pull it behind you. Sorry, it's like getting really intense.
Right,
actually,
okay.
the flying.
You distract my bad flying with
That's okay.
answering questions.
More
Quick.
questions. Right. Okay, so what game do you love that no one seems to know about? Oh, that's a really tricky one because I've got a lot of games that I love. There was a game years ago that I used to play on I think it was the Apple II, and it was called Jazz Jack's Rabbit.
Oh, that's a great game.
Yeah, so people know about that one. See, I used to love Jazz Jack's Rabbit. That was probably I spent hours.
Green Rabbit.
Yeah, you've got the green and the red rabbit, and you just run about shit stuff. Yeah, I used to love that one.
This is going so
I've been getting a lot of debates about the lore, so we're going to keep going. Right, trilogy or prequels? I actually was Star Wars I watched was number one, which was the prequels. But I would probably say that when I look back, I enjoy the trilogy more, the original trilogy. Okay, sausage, sandwich, brown sauce, red sauce, or no sauce at all. If it's a square sausage, I will have nothing on.
Square sausage?
Yeah, so square sausage is a Scottish sausage that is just square, so it's like without being wrapped in the kind of plastic, but the skin, yeah. And then we just have it square, and I had that this weekend. I had that with some potato scone, which was fantastic.
Did you tweet that?
I did.
I think I liked the tweet.
I tweeted that out. And you can find me on Twitter. If anyone doesn't know, it's the Benedetti.
The Benedetti.
I am the Benedetti on Twitter. And if it comes to, I only put red sauce if it's on, if it was like a bacon roll or something like that. I'd put a wee bit of red sauce on a bacon roll.
How much is that? Is that a scientific term, a wee bit?
A wee bit is just like we like the word "wee" in Scotland, and like it's just a little bit. So it's just like I've got like a tiny little bit of something. Did you get him?
Yeah. Nice. But with the help of the security.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Good. That's definitely, it was good shooting. Good shooting.
Thank you.
It's a heart attack in your hand. This is true. as opposite to a wee square pie.
That person has the same name as you.
That person is my lovely sister who is hello bones. Yeah, so it is the opposite to a wee square pie. Do you like pie in a roll? I have tried pie in a roll. Also tried if you get chips and gravy in a roll.
I don't think I've gone
really
out
interesting.
Enough. Like, are these all Greg's products?
No. These are like those. This is Chippies. We've moved from Greg's to Chippies, so we're going on to to obviously show how healthy I am on the food that I eat.
I'll find another one.
Okay, go.
Hammers of Slough. It's a massive scout. Easy peasy.
You've got this. Look at that. You make this look pretty easy. Where do I stand on haggis? I am 100% for haggis.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Have you never had haggis? So you get a thing called haggis neeps and tatties, which is haggis turned up with potatoes. You can get like lovely wee haggis bonbons and like a whiskey.
Yep.
It's really delicious, and you can get a haggis supper from the chippy. We'll just stay on the chippy front, but it is probably so much nicer than it's portrayed to be, and if I have a chance, I would recommend.
I think the concept puts people off because it's like, it's a stomach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Oh well, it's just it's basically in the sheep's stomach. It gets contained, so it's not actually sheep's stomach.
Right.
It's just like all the offcuts of meat plus like oats and flavours and stuff, and then it's put in a sheep's stomach. So and that's where it's kind of contained to get the flavours.
And I think that's what puts people off. But then you're eating like limbs of animals, and it's totally fine.
Yeah, exactly. People have like loads of things in stews, but yeah, that's basically what it is, and it's delicious. I love it. I used to love a deep fried pizza. Yep, they're brilliant. Although you get like a lot of pizza now, which is too much.
Deep fried pizza.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard deep fried Mars bars.
Yep.
I've never had the pleasure of having one of those, but a deep fried burger is amazing.
A deep fried burger is good. We deep fry everything because taste buds, we don't have any. Which is my favourite Doctor Who, and that's an obvious one. It is David Tennant. I absolutely love David Tennant. I think he's a fantastic character.
He is.
Yeah, and just the emotional range. I remember it was one that was like Doctor Who was like shouting and crying about something, and I just thought it was really amazing.
The issue I have with him, I think he's a great actor. I saw him. Oh no, this guy's going to get away. I don't know if I can catch him.
Okay, you can do it.
Oh, he's nearly there. He's nearly there. Yeah.
You got him.
Just going to get away.
Go for it. No, keep going.
No, you got his shields back just in time.
Because you're going to jump. Do you not have what's the thing that pulls you out? Terminology.
I don't have an interdictor, no.
No. I think that's one of the first things that I got.
Look, just need to... Here we go.
You gonna hit him. You got him.
Yes, look at me now.
He's doing well.
Brenda?
Brenda?
This is one of Ed's former catchphrases. So I thought I would just
revisit
that.
Yeah.
No, far away.
What country would you like one day? I would love to visit. So it's in Tuscany. It's a wee village called Vignola.
Okay.
And that's actually originally where the Benedetti side of my family is from. That's the Italian side. So I'd love to go through there and go through on like a motorbike and drive through to all the capitals in Italy and then go to the village. But I need to learn Italian, which I don't know any.
Yeah, because not many people speak
Italian in Scotland. There's quite a few, but just not to me.
They just don't talk to you, or
they just don't talk to me. Everyone just stays away. Who's the best pilot in the office?
It's not me.
See, that's a good question for you.
Me.
I've not had a pilot off. I think isn't
Paige is a pretty good pilot.
Paige is good.
I think Adam is a good pilot
Adam
as
looked
well.
quite good. And,
yeah.
On the streams.
Soon though, this guy.
I'm going to try my best. This is my new mission in life. Is to keep this.
John Martin says, I think I might buy this game. Do you recommend it?
Yes.
We're biased.
I mean, yeah, we are totally biased, and yeah, you don't have a choice. John Martin, I believe it might be Pinky Martin, actually. He's another good part of the family. It's my brother.
So your whole family here today?
My whole family are here today. Hello, family.
To embarrass you on a live stream.
Tony has a good point here as well. I invented a thing called a piece and toast. I believe that I invented it.
Piece and toast.
So it's basically like a club sandwich, but instead of having toasted bread at the top and bottom, you only have toasted bread in the middle. So it's like soft, filling, toast, filling,
Yeah.
soft.
You said it all again, so I've just got a new target and I need to bring them down.
Yeah. So soft bread,
Soft bread, top.
then a filling in the middle,
yeah.
and then a piece of toast,
Yeah.
and then filling, and then soft bit of bread. And it is, if anybody has 3 slices of bread at home and wants to try it, put one in the toaster and put your filling in, and it is delicious.
Piece and toast.
It is absolutely amazing.
Fine. I mean, I don't disbelieve that. I think it could be pretty good.
I think I should have seen this.
Yes. We always love free food.
A nice selection. What other questions have we got? Haggis pakoras are amazing. I like how we're in. Does haggis go well with red wine? I'm biased. I think everything goes well with red wine.
So you like wine?
I do like wine. I like, my main drink of choice is Tennent's beer, which is Scottish, very Glaswegian. And I drink red wine and white wine and whiskey.
Mixed?
No, not together. Never together. Separate occasions.
Oh,
it depends what you're
horrendous.
eating. I always think like, white's really good with fish.
Yeah.
And then red's really good with like meat.
Do you ever mix?
Yeah. I try different
Because
ones.
I think you can. I don't think you have to always. Like if you're having fish, you could have red wine too.
Yeah, definitely.
That's because I've always been against the curve. Here we go.
I always feel that when I wine, it's normally what's the cheapest. Like just in Tesco.
Box wine.
Well, a wee bit more. I think it's more. I like I like trying the different ones when the ones go on sale.
Yeah.
And then try the different ones. I see somebody says Scottish bias for David Tennant. Not true because.
Oh yeah, I was halfway through a thing about David Tennant.
Oh yes, we were.
It was I never saw him in. This is not where I first. This isn't where I first saw him. The first time I saw him was in a TV show, 3-parter, where he played someone quite mean.
Oh right, okay.
And he was really convincing as sort of someone horrible.
Yeah.
And it always tarnished my view of him. Because I think he's a great actor, but I always see him as that character.
He was also the bad guy in Jessica Jones. And he was absolutely phenomenal in that as well.
We're going to just scroll down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
There's a lot, guys, so we might have missed a few.
Yeah, so let's go.
So let's see what's happening.
Tennant's is bogging. It is a lot of people don't enjoy it, but I definitely love it.
Is bogging?
Bogging is horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, that's bogging, that's not nice.
But horrible because they're a bad actor, or because...
Oh no, Tennant.
Oh.
Is it Tennants?
Oh, Tennants. Tennants, the...
Yeah, Tennants is bogging. The beer. It is like, it's what my dad and I drink all the time, is Tennants. And it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. It's not like you'd go, I want a nice beer, I'll get that. But for me, it tastes like home. Yeah, David Tennant is a superb actor regardless of his heritage.
Yes.
We
don't let a heritage define someone, do we?
No, well even at that, if we're talking about heritage and Doctor Who actors, there's the Warren Capaldi. He was Doctor Who for a while.
Yeah.
And I still think David Tennant's better. Nothing against Warren Capaldi.
No. You've got a choice.
But if I had a choice, it would definitely be David. Okay. Sorry for the Scottish slang. Don't worry, Orange Phoenix. I am here to translate for you. It's not a problem.
This will help. This is why you've been brought in.
This is why I'm here to translate.
Right, there's a wing of 3 here. We're going to take them all down.
Okay,
the Shoaljet family. But Pummuckle. It's a really weird name.
Pummuckle. It's harder for me to say actually than you to say.
Pummuckle.
Pummuckle. I can't do that. Muckle.
You sound alright. Pummuckle.
Okay, let's see what else we got. White Benedetti.
No.
No. We're not going to add that one.
Sounds rude.
Yeah, that was okay. We call them chancers, answer those kind of questions. You're a chancer, so I think John Martin is definitely a chancer. Any Mickles make a muckle. It's fun to say. It turns out that I can't say curly wurly. It's very hard to say. Purple burglar alarm is really difficult to say. Nice. Oops. Bit of debris there.
We're all fine. Everything's fine. This is actually going pretty well.
I think you're doing a good job. You're doing a great job.
I mean, I'm You have to say that.
No.
But do you guys think I'm doing a good job? I mean, I've racked up quite a bit.
What do we
today.
think?
So far. Like, that's okay.
3, 4, and you've not blown up, yes? That's 3, 4 people.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
I am relying on the security forces here to help me a little bit.
No, but that's what they're for, isn't it? When you go in.
Yeah, they'll look out for me.
Yeah.
You're still alive, Will. Yeah, it's true. Ooh. You're next, Keith.
Oh, Keith Sanderson.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
It's like kind of reminds me of the Matrix. Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Sanderson.
Mr. Sanderson.
It's time. My character in this, we built it with Paige, is supposed to be a little bit like Keanu Reeves.
Ah, very good.
So when I'm Doctor,
Have you seen the new movie with Keanu Reeves in it? The
John Wick 3?
No. It's the Always Maybe or something.
No.
I think it's one about two people and they're kind of growing up together as kids, and then she goes off with somebody else and she comes back.
Is it a romantic comedy?
It's kind of a romantic comedy, and I watched it because it had Keanu Reeves in it, and it is probably one of my favourite scenes with Keanu in it. Is because he comes over and he's supposed to be Keanu Reeves, but like overzealous. He's supposed to be over Keanu Reeves. So they go to this super fancy restaurant, and the guy tells them all this expensive stuff, and then they say, "Oh, here we go. You need to actually listen to the animal being killed, that you're going to then consume to be this kind of." Because he goes, "I want a meal for time." He goes, "I want a meal that gives you the feeling of time." And he goes, "Yeah," and then he starts crying and then eats it anyway.
Goodness.
But it is fantastic. If anyone's seen it, I don't know if anybody has seen it.
Keith is a bit strong.
Oh.
Keith is sort of undoing my work.
Yeah, his shield's not working. So yeah, if there's any other questions you just want to know about me, just fire away. I am happy to answer anything.
That you can answer.
Yes.
No chances out there.
Only about me.
Keith is just absolutely. He's formidable.
I was at the pull up really fast. Can I go?
When is Stephen versus Will PvP going to happen?
Or we will see how it goes, because I think just now Will would just destroy me. So I need to.
That's
build
me,
up.
guys. Me.
That's it. See, that's how good I need to get better at it. Whereabouts in Scotland am I from? I am from Glasgow, and my favourite beer is Tennent's.
Is that a prerequisite?
No, I used to. So my dad used to always go to the same pub all the time. So I would always go with him, and he would always just drink Tennent's. And I don't know if anyone's bought a beer in London or in Cambridge. The prices are quite high for beer, whereas back there it used to be about, I think it's now £2.90 for a pint of Tennent's. So that's the one that we would always go for.
Over Keith.
Did you get them?
Not yet, but it's happening.
You really I'm excited. You can do this. Well, you can do this. I'm just here for your
forces
support.
are here to help.
I think that we've got them cornered.
I'm trying. Where is it? Keith.
I think I am brew. I prefer I am brew to cola.
What's my mix?
Oh no, never mix it. What's your favourite biscuit? Well, to dip into.
So I have phases. I really like bourbons. They're a good solid choice. But lately I've been on milk chocolate digestives to require taste from the hot water.
See, I still think it's better in the tea. I like dipping a biscuit into tea.
It is, but sometimes I don't always feel like tea, and if I'm just using it to dip biscuits, I'm kind of wasted it. Tea.
How about?
That's my methodology.
I could help you. I could drink the tea and you can put the biscuits in. You can share tea.
I'll here's my horrible biscuit water tea.
That's
I don't know if you want to do that.
No, not really.
You've signed up yourself for that.
I find it very difficult to decide the best biscuit because a lot of good biscuits out, and I think it depends on how you feel.
It does what you're in the mood for. What's your favourite?
Mine. This is the problem. I love tea. I love chocolate sticks because I like dipping into tea. Yeah. And I could eat a whole packet by accident. But at the same time, like today, I got some Oreos and I just demolished them. And Oreos are really great as well. Do you not like Oreos? How can you not like Oreos?
It's a dark chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it dark chocolate?
People are gonna hate me now.
Yeah.
Already. This is going well. I think I might hand them in.
How many have you got?
Maybe a little more. I don't want to push my luck, but I'm fine actually.
Yeah,
right
you've
now.
got your...
My hull's fine.
Your hull's
Shields
fine.
are coming back.
Yeah, you should totally be fine.
We'll carry on. We'll keep going.
What multi-cam
Oh no, I
are you
don't do
using?
that. I am just, I'm using the basics, I think. Let's have a look. 1Gs.
1Gs? That's quite good.
Yeah.
You've been doing well, got a lot of bounties for that.
Yeah, for what I've got, I'm really relying on the security forces here, who are helping me do everything.
I think it's quite good to see as well that you can kind of come out to these spaces and there's the security forces and stuff does happen.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, my previous fear was I'm going to go somewhere and I don't know where to go. So that's why originally going from one station to the other was safe.
Yeah.
Because you always knew you were going to be okay.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel this way it's a bit different.
Just going into some random place. As Drazcool said there, I've just been promoted to mostly harmless in combat ranks as the first rank up.
Nice.
So I'm mostly harmless.
You're mostly harmless.
Which is true. I have a little bit of combat experience on my other account as well, but for some reason I'm going through the motions of doing this again. Just because I know you folks want to see me get destroyed. Has Will confessed about his hot water yet? That's TJ. I think day one I jumped into it.
I don't think he had an option. There were several other people who were like, oh, as Will told you about this weird thing that he does, and it was the water tea dip and biscuit situation. It's not something that I'd ever recommend anyone to do, if I'm honest.
I would.
But if you enjoy it, then you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll do me. Thanks.
You do you, and I won't judge you for that. You can do whatever you want.
The hammers of Slough are all over this place. So there's a lot of people here who are mostly harmless with shield. Yes, I know I'm using the police to help me. In time I'll be brave enough to take things on my own. Not this day.
Can I tell you the journey to FDev? Yeah, definitely. So I worked for a company called Blaze & Griffin. I worked for them for about 2 years and we did games and post-production, and I was the associate marketing manager there, which it was a lot of fun. It was good to work on different sectors, different types of games and films and TV shows. And then after some time, my contract was coming near to the end, and I wanted to move on to something that was a wee bit different and a wee bit more to do with the community, because that was my favourite part, was actually meeting the people and talking to the people and helping getting different things with the community, you know, like going to events and speaking to them online. I really enjoyed that part of it, and there was a job coming up here, and as I said before, I studied game design, so I obviously knew Elite from years ago, and like I said, I played it before as well, and the amount of games that have actually been inspired because of this game, which is amazing. It's like Eve is obviously one of the bigger ones, No Man's Sky, Sims, even a simulation from it. So that, for me, getting a chance to be in this company and work with this game really interested me. And also the guys who actually work here, I was watching the streams and it was really fun. I thought that they were really enjoyed themselves, which obviously shows something from the company you work for. So that's why I came here.
It's on hill there.
It's week one, so I've still got the joys of what's going on. And when I started, actually, Barbecue Mondays was on.
Barbecue Mondays?
Yeah, Barbecue
Oh
Mondays
yeah, this
started.
is we've got the space bar here, which has a very colourful menu, different dishes every time. Yeah. The game sound is too loud, you say?
The game sound.
Okay, I will tweak that all in due time. But right now,
Fabian the Dangerous.
Not so dangerous, but he's flying the Dragon King, which is cool. Where are we at now? What are we at with? Let's try and get that to 300 before we end off this stream. If we can. Oh my goodness, time is flying.
Wow, 40 minutes.
Right, let me lower this for you guys, so it's less.
Is that a bit better, guys?
Yeah, let us know.
I've read some. I've read little bits of it. Yeah. You have a space bar. Yes.
We have a space bar.
It's not in space bar. I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah. If only it was actually in space.
Oh, there's some material.
There is. I was thinking about getting them, but I need some limpets because I'm really bad at scooping it up.
Yeah, I'm terrible at scooping up.
Let's
I think.
try.
Oh, let's go for it. It's so difficult when you can't see it, when you need to look at that tiny square. Bad, because I've actually got quite eyesight, but whenever it comes to really small things, I really strain.
Right, here we go.
Stephen, what is space? Space is the final frontier.
How do you know that? Oh, that wasn't so bad. Let's keep going. Let's get this stuff, because I want to also, I would like to show you guys engineering on stream, because I think there is a preconception that we don't understand the struggle of engineering, or perceived of engineering, whereas I, on my personal account, quite a lot of engineering, so I'm going to try my best to show some eventually on the stream.
That'd be even interesting for me, because I'm more of a bounty. I want to get the points and just upgrade each time. So engineering would be really good.
Will help with that, yeah. Let's go a little bit closer.
Oh, no. Like how the closer we get, the quieter we
yeah,
get, so I'm warned. We're getting there, we're getting in there. Oh, see, this is what I hate about it. That was in. If it was me, I'd be in.
Let's get limpets next time and we find let them collect it all for us.
Oh yeah.
So Sagittarius Eye magazine.
Yes.
I've got a few on my desk actually. They're piled up quite high. Oh, I've got it.
You got it.
So that's fine. I'll take that. Where are the others? More around here, but I think they're over there. Anyway, maybe I should bring some ships down, but this is easy cash money. What is
it? Easy cash money. It's easy money, cash money. Once you get the stuff, once you blow, easy money, cash money.
40 ms. I know, yeah, I should go slower. I was zooming past this stuff. But it also far away now, so I don't know if I'm... Oh, never mind. Right, that's the highway, so that's fine. Let's go and take some ships down.
We can do it. By we, I mean you. I have all the faith in you. Well, all the faith.
Can we end the stream with trying to dock manually? In a HOTAS that you've never used
I have
before.
never used this before.
On my account?
On your account. What was if I blow them up? I probably will. I don't know. If I had the controller, I probably could do a better job. That, and I've never actually flown the Viper, haven't you?
I can't remember what I went with in the end.
It looks more like a Viper, doesn't it?
I think I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back because I want to hand this in before the end of the stream, because the next stream we need to decide what we're doing with all of this. Don't worry about blowing up. Will usually has that covered. Mean, but true. Mean but true. HOTAS is much more responsive, says Orange Phoenix. It's absolutely true, and you should up later and give it a go.
I think it's definitely something I want to try, but when I was playing about with it before the stream, just having a look at the buttons, because there are so many buttons in different spaces.
It's all the same though.
But it is the same, but like R3 is the top right bit up the top of the joystick, so it's R3's up there, but it should be down here, so I need to check it. I mean, I could definitely try it.
You'll not go back. You'll not go back after
that.
Docking manually is a challenge. I think to a new player it certainly is. It still is a challenge to me, and I've been playing for like a year or so, year and a half now, 2 years actually. So I think to new players it is a challenge.
I think docking for me the first time is because it's so. I mean, it's realistic enough that you don't see the bottom of your ship. So when you kind of come up, you kind of guess in there, and then you get the hologram up. But to move forward and to move right and to move left you need a bit of thrust.
Yeah.
Don't thrust too much.
This is really good.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it.
Because you can control everything with much ease.
I'm going to try it.
HOTAS is brilliant. My first ever go on a HOTAS was FX17 when I did a buckyball race. Ooh. If you think docking an ED is hard, trying the original Elite, yes, I have witnessed Adam do it, and it was quite spectacular. I've never done it myself. But we've introduced the docking computer to help with that. Certainly
that does, definitely.
For new players, it helps. And then when they're feeling confident that they don't need, they want to maximise on the module space.
Yep.
Get rid of it and once you've seen how to do it time and time again,
it works out.
Yeah.
For me, I think docking is good because I normally kind of watch what's going on and I can go do something else, but I have to take off by myself because every time I've taken off, I've always hit in the back of, I think it was so many. Every time it just takes me up, and I end up hitting somebody, or I'm waiting there for 10 minutes, and I have no patience for that. So I like to go up and head out.
There you go. Orange Spark. No, I was reading out someone's question, or not question, comment. I wasn't at FX, unfortunately, but it sounds like a lot of fun. Speaking of the buckyball race, new one, Seven Sisters Speedway, is on now. Perhaps Stephen will take a shot at it. Would be great to see some FDev times on the scoreboard.
I will definitely.
We'll introduce you to all. There's so much to get Stephen up to speed with, and it's your first week, so this last week trying to get you up to speed with everything. And you were commenting, answering some questions.
Yep.
Loads of stuff going on. So all in due time, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was like when I joined, and I can't.
Yeah. I think what's really fun about this is there is so much. There's so much in the game and the universe itself, and then there's also so much with the community. There's so many different factions and threads that you need to kind of keep on top of, and there's so many interesting and fun people out there that you guys are, and I think that's what's really fun about it. But it is so much. So if there's wee bits that I've not seen, I know that I can talk to you guys and find it out.
And I would recommend, if you can, please do give Stephen a warm welcome. Do message him on Discord or forums. And just let yourselves be known, because while I and Paige and all the others recognise familiar names and faces, there are still people we don't know, and there's still groups out there that we can't tell Stephen all about. So do make yourself known. He will be reaching out to you in due time about all sorts of things if relevant, or if you have any questions and you need some help. We have Stephen here to help with that, as well as Paige and myself.
Yep.
So we're all to just do that. And Brett, of course, over in the States.
Yep. And I'll try and get to anybody who messages me as quick as I can, and as much as I can do. You know, there's a lot going on, like we said, on all these different channels. So I want to make sure that everything's looked at.
Yeah, and right now you can keep on top of it. Yep. But in time, there's going to be so many questions that you'll have to try and keep on top of. So try your best.
I will try.
Oh, sound so jaded. I don't mean to sound jaded. I'm just realistic. Bill Stone, hello. I would like to say a big thank you to the ED community for being so helpful in the forum, says Paxton. Awesome. I'm very glad that's helpful. Roku here says, oh, we won't get redirected to the bug forum? So we don't have a bug forum anymore. We've actually moved to a new system to report bugs, the issue tracker. You might be there, because if it is a bug report, that's the process, because what that does, it enters in with our QA team to review, and then they try to reproduce it, and if they are able to reproduce it, then gets escalated to our development team, which is direct sort of way in.
And even that takes time. I used to do a QA myself. And there's so many bugs. I end up learning hating doors in games of that. But there are so many bugs that just even trying to recreate in the simplest and straightforward manners is so difficult. So if you do have any of them, the more information is always better. Yeah. More information for that. And
there's a lot you can do with the issue tracker, and being as detailed as possible will be really beneficial to just, you guys to get those bugs resolved, but also us. But so you might get redirected. That is a possibility, but at least you know that. You're aware of that. Right, let's sell these.
What happens next?
Yeah, I mean, we might get you playing next week. Who knows?
Only to practice that.
Yeah, practice this first.
Yeah.
But it's quite good, because we're in similar. Because I've recently started this account, we're at similar areas in the game, so it'll be quite a nice transition. We're watching. Oh no.
Yep. See, this is the part for me.
It's because I'm not concentrating. That's all. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yeah.
I am concentrating. I'm just.
Fantastic.
I thought Stephen was supposed to be docking. Not on my account with these bounties. No way.
Nope, not allowed. Definitely not.
No way. Will there be on the non-Thargoid, non-Guardian law mysteries? So there might certainly be something on how we work with narrative and discovery scanner perhaps in the future. I won't say now because it requires me to go and talk to the narrative guys about, but I know it's something that people are keen to hear about. So yeah, certainly possible in the future. Right, let's redeem these. Fine, good. We've got almost 500,000. I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
That's a good one.
Where's your sense of adventure? I'm all about protecting my profit. Easy cash money. No, I can't remember it. I don't know what it is.
Easy money, cash money. I'm going to have it come up at points now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, guys, that is all we have time for today. So join us on Thursday. We'll have another live stream. Don't know what it is yet, but we'll probably grab this guy to do some more. Maybe we'll do your first stream. Who knows?
My first stream, maybe?
Well, not your first stream now, I guess. It would be the second stream.
But like the first time, maybe.
First time you were playing.
Playing it.
First steps.
That's
Who knows? We'll know on the forums, which we have a new thread about. We have a new
thread, and you can go on and it'll show you whenever we're posting something and a wee bit of information on where, what time, how to get there, YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch.
Yeah. It's something that Neil over on the forums was taking care of for a lot of the time, but we've relieved him of that, perhaps to his.
That was.
Did anyone hear that?
That was your stomach. I heard that.
Anyway, he'll be pleased. Maybe he doesn't have to do it anymore, and we can be on top of that. And yeah, that's that. So join us next time. Let's have a look. We're on Twitch. Maybe we'll raid someone quickly, because this is. It's not customary, Stephen, but we've been doing it every now and then. So if there is anyone live out there who is playing Elite Dangerous right now, let's have a look. Is there anyone out there playing Elite Dangerous?
I like how there was a picture of.
There is, right? We are the Honey Thief. We are gonna raid. So those on Twitch, those on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Thank you for welcoming Steve, Stephen, Stephen,
Stevie B,
Benedetti,
the Benedetti.
And thank you to all the guys on who tuned in, and those on Twitch. We're gonna end the stream right now, but we're gonna raid and we're gonna say. What are we going to say? What are we going to say, Stephen? We're going to raid someone. We're going to raid Luke and I with a message. What are we going to say?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I have no idea is the message. Or easy money, cash money.
Easy money, cash money.
Easy money, cash money will be the message.
Just so you guys know what we're doing, that easy money, cash money.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to raid with. Thank you to everybody who joined us for this silly fun. We're going to raid her right now, so stick around in the chat.
Thank you again for everyone for my first stream. It's been brilliant.
Bye.